Hey everybody, welcome back to Nico Brothers. Again, still working on the Bronco. A lot of body work, a lot of painting, a lot of sanding, but hey, to get perfection, it takes a lot of quality, a lot of time. So hopefully this will be the last painting body video that we're gonna do. I'm gonna get involved, I'm gonna do some sanding too. Ivan's been going at it, but I'm gonna help him out, hopefully get it done, knocked out, so we can move forward to get this thing together and on the road and looking good and do some performance stuff and I don't know, finally put those airbags back in. It'd be great to finish it up, but let's go ahead and work on the top. We want to block it all out, so we're going for the two-tone, green at the bottom, forest green, Hulk green, whatever. I don't know what you guys call it, but so far everybody's been really positive, I would say. 90% people are liking the color. I like it too, it looks good. So we'll go for the black and green look, kind of make it look more of a convertible. I guess it'll black out, so.
It's gonna be glossy black though.
It's gonna be nice though, I think it's gonna be sweet. So that'll be blocked out completely at the top. We've got some black other parts here and there. Maybe the grill we're gonna do black as well, glossy black, so be good. A little bit of sanding. I'm just gonna work on the other top. I'll work on that part. I'll get this thing knocked out. All right, I was starting to sand and I was like, wait a minute, I'm not ready to sand at all. I actually had to strip a lot more plastic pieces. So I basically got it already prepped up. So the thing on top, no more rubber seals, took all that off. Basically this plastic, that plastic, missed one. I'm gonna get that off as well. But then I'll be ready to scuff it and get rid of the gray, and we're gonna go for that glossy black to match the green. Make it look good. All right, now I can sand and go ahead and get this top ready to be painted.
All right, so there we go. Michael finally got this thing taped up. He got his sand down, wiped down. So ready to start putting the black base. So we're going with tuxedo black, which has got a lot of pearls, and it's gonna make it definitely not just black, but like pop. And hopefully it's gonna match with our green. But we got a lot of work. This is gonna be pretty tough to actually get all the way around. We're gonna try to paint this whole roll cage or this top frame piece. So when you take off the top, it's gonna match. And then we got this thing we gotta paint, because if you take the top off, you don't wanna see gray. So we get all of this painted. It's gonna look good. Hopefully Michael taped it up good. We're not gonna have that much overspray, but I'm pretty excited. Let's go ahead and mix up the paint and lay it down. All right, just like that, we actually got it all painted. And for some reason, it's looking a lot more gray, but I think it's gonna match the wheels a lot better. So I was hoping it's gonna be black, but who knows? Maybe they made a little mistake at the paint shop, but let's go ahead and finish this up. Let's put some clear coat on this thing, and we'll see how that turns out. All right, so there we have it. We got it completely untaped, and it's actually looking a lot blacker. So it's got a lot of pearls in it. It's matching the window frame. We're probably gonna have to tint the front glass, but I don't know, guys. I kind of like it, the two-tone. So here's our original color, and there's the black. So it's looking really good. Let's go ahead and take this out of the paint booth. Let's get the hard top in here and get that thing painted. All right, so there we have it. We got the Bronco out. Now we got the hard top, a couple little pieces that we want to paint to make it match the top. So we got the two tops that come off, driver and passenger side. Also, we're just gonna paint the grille to kind of make it match, make it glossy to tie it all together. And then we got the back section of the fiber of the hard top, and we got our lighting system. So we're gonna paint that to match the roof. So we get one even color all the way around. So let's get straight to it. Before we paint, we gotta put some Bulldog or some plastic adhesion promoter, because this is raw plastic and we want the paint to stick really good. So we're gonna spray paint that on the grill, the lighting thing by Oracle, and any little pieces of bare plastic that we see. We're gonna definitely put some adhesion on there because we don't want this to peel. So let's get straight to it. All right, and just like that, we got 4 coats of this black, tuxedo black. It's gonna look really good. So we're pretty much gonna let it flash for another 10-15 minutes, and then we're gonna start putting clear on it. 3 coats of clear, it's gonna look good. Let's get straight to it. All right guys, it's the next day, so this paint is nice and dry. Pretty much we're gonna be done with painting. I'm really excited to be done. Now it's time to assemble. So our interior is completely apart, everything's kind of missing. It'll be a great time to start wiring in all our lights that we got from Oracle Lighting. So we got the LED bar up top we gotta do. Also we got the mirrors. So we got a lot of wiring we gotta do, tuck the wires, make it nice. And since everything is gone, it'd be a lot easier. Also, we got some rock lights. So Oracle Lighting definitely hooked us up. So let's go ahead and get these guys kind of pre-wired. So they're hanging out right there, and then we put all the battery panels, we just plug and play and it'll be all working. So hopefully we're gonna wire this all up and see how it looks.
All right, now that everything's painted, we're gonna go ahead and wire up our light bar, our rock lights. That's gonna look cool. I'm gonna work on the airbags. I can put the module back in, get our curtain airbags back in. Looking good. So hopefully with all this installed, our airbag light will go away. I'll have everything we need before we put the plastics on.
All right, so here's one rock light, and there's a little grommet right there. So I pulled the wire through there. It's gonna go from there. The grommet's still there, so it's kind of nice, goes across. I did the same thing for the other side. And then for this side, we're gonna go through the firewall, through the top. Once we get all the wiring, we'll make it nice and neat, but it goes through here. And here are all the auxiliary switches. So Michael already installed, or got this panel back on there. So we do have switches, factory switches that we're gonna wire everything up to. So we're gonna have rock lights for themselves. And then we're gonna have the LED bar, the mirror lights wired in somehow. And then we got a lot of lights in here. So a lot of switches. Let's wire it up. All right, so there we have it. We put the jump box onto the thing, just pre-wired it to see how it looks. What do you think, Michael?
Yeah, the rock lights are great. It's gonna be awesome.
Definitely bright.
Oh yeah.
So it's gonna make the suspension stand out. The rough country suspension looking good. So let's keep wiring.
So that's the SRS module right there. Got it installed, bracket on top. good to go. Let's get buttoned up.
All right, so there we have it. I got the wires all wired up. I got them all zip tied. We also made a nice little loom. So right here, look at that. All nice and tucked away, and nothing's gonna rub. And all the wires are coming here. Also ran the wires from up top through the middle. That goes down. So wire that up. And I've been wiring slowly the rock lights. So rock lights, just making sure everything's nice and clean. It's not gonna rub anywhere. It's not gonna bounce around, not gonna break loose. And it's looking good, so let's keep working. All right, so after a couple hours of wiring and making it look nice, you know, tucking it in, wrapping up nicely, and looks like, you know, a nice clean job. It works, so let me show you guys. It's pretty exciting. Put the grill on really quick just to see, you know, the Bronco all the way. But the only bad part is you gotta turn on the ignition for the switches to work. Like you can't just be like, you know?
Yeah, we do like accessory mode on.
Yeah. And one thing I learned is this thing it's always on automatic lights. So it's got a manual thing where you switch it to manual lights, but it always goes back to automatic.
Wow.
Kind of weird. Cool. Turn the lights on. Turn off the lights. Our first switch is gonna be like the high beams.
Ooh. Yeah, we're going side. So that's the main bars.
So that's the bar up top and the bar in the middle. So you're gonna light everything up with this stuff.
Oh yeah.
And then we got fog lights. So it's pretty much in the bumper. So technically you should be able to drive with this with people, you know, not blinding them. And if you want to blind them, you know, it's pretty cool. No yellow. I thought we'd have some yellow, but whatever. And then I left one switch open for like the 50 amp, just in case we get like backup lights maybe. But then we got rock lights. See rock lights?
Yep. Oh yeah.
And the last thing is mirror lights.
Oh yeah.
So these are pretty sick. There's a lot of lighting, so it should be no reason to hit anything because you should be able to see everything at night.
Oh
you
yeah.
know? Or hit a deer. But we can turn them all on.
There it is.
Drain the battery.
Oh yeah, won't take long. Sweet.
So now we can start putting the interior together. So.
All right, looking good.
Have fun.
Oh yeah, I'll have fun with that puzzle. All right. Just cleaning it up, getting rid of all the Bondo dust and getting ready to install the carpet and some of the trim pieces. Basically, let's get this thing going, put it together. I definitely have a huge puzzle in front of me, but hey, this is my favorite kind of puzzle, I would say. I enjoy it more than regular little puzzles. So a lot of pieces, everything should fit in its own place. It's nice that it's unique. Where does this go? I don't know, but we'll figure it out. I kind of separated left side, right side, but it's still gonna be a fun puzzle to do. All right, this thing is looking like a Bronco already. Getting there, those panels are huge. I obviously still have a lot of work ahead of myself. Definitely a puzzle, but the block is looking beautiful. So everything else is covered up. Nice. So Bronco is definitely coming together. Top point of view. Nice, looking great. What a project. All right, guys, but unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna have time to finish the Bronco before Memorial Day weekend's coming up. But man, we're still gonna go at it, try to do as much as we can. But thanks so much for watching, guys. Make sure you stay tuned. We will get this Bronco knocked out, back on the road soon. Enjoy your 3-day weekend. Have a great time, and we'll catch you next time.